Welcome to Cole's World of Mathematics, where math is made simple and clear.
In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the average rate of change and the slope of the secant line. These two things go hand in hand and are usually taught together in a pre-calc class. For reference up here, I have the average rate of change formula, which is f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. So we will use that in part A here. All right, so we're going to be given a function. We're going to call this our f function. It's going to be 3x squared minus 2x plus 3. Part A says find the average rate of change on the given interval from -2 to 1. All right, so basically this is going to be no more than using that average rate of change formula, plugging the numbers in, and then working it out. All right, now you do need to know that on this interval, the -2 is your A value, the 1 is your B value. Okay, so we'll start by writing the formula, f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. Okay, now I'm going to plug in those values. So we're going to have an f of 1 minus an f of a -2, and then all over b minus a, which is going to be 1 minus a -2. All right, now knowing function notation here, that says take 1, put it in our f function. We're going to use this as our f function. So we're going to take 1, plug it in for x. So that's going to give us 3 minus 2 plus 3, which will give us a result of 4. Minus in the formula. Now I'm going to take -2, plug it in here. If I take -2 in here, square it, that's going to be 4 times 3 is 12. All right, plug in a -2 in here. That'll be plus 4 more, and then plus 3. That's going to give us a 19. On the bottom there, we can go ahead and do that. 1 plus a negative, or 1 minus a -2 is going to be 1 plus 2, or 3. Finishing the math on top, -15 over 3 gives us a -5 for our average rate of change. Now, the important part here is understanding or knowing that your average rate of change is the slope of the secant line. So that's why this is usually part A, and then this question will be write the equation of that secant line. To write an equation of a line, you need to know the slope and at least one point on that line. So let's write down here average rate of change is also the slope of the secant line. Okay, so while it is the average rate of change, it is also the slope of the secant line. All right, now I'll come over here and take a look at part B. It says find the equation of the secant line containing -2 f of -2 and 1 f of 1. Now, obviously, those are the 2 points that we've already found here. I really don't need to find both of those points, although I know what they are. I really need 1 point and the slope, and use point-slope form to write that equation of that secant line. So really, this point right here is -2. When we took f of -2 over here, we got 19. So a point on this secant line is -2, 19. Now I'm going to use my slope and one of the points on the line and point-slope form to write the equation of the secant line. So just to review that point-slope form, y minus y sub 1 equals m x minus x sub 1. Okay, so just a reference there in case it's been a while since you've used point-slope form. All right, so putting in our y value, we're going to have a y minus 19 is equal to, plugging in the slope of -5. Then we'll have x. We've got -2, plugging that in, we'll end up with a plus 2. So there we have the slope of the equation of the secant line. So that's the equation of the secant line. So this honestly is pretty much a straightforward pre-calc type of thing. As soon as you start learning about that average rate of change and what it is, then they will ask you to find it, and then real commonly probably a part B is going to be then write the equation of that secant line that contains those points. So definitely thanks for watching. If the videos are helping, please share with your friends so they can benefit too, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks.